Good morning, pirates. Welcome to calendar week 40. Who would think it? The last of September. This week at the barracks has seen me mostly not at the barracks. I went up to Berlin to spend some time with friends old and new, see the offspring, and sit around in cafes trying to make decisions about writing. I also meant to go to the cinema and to the theatre, but the film I wanted to see had been booked out for days, and the play was cancelled at the last minute because of illness. In fact, I almost didn't make it up to Berlin at all, and coming back was a nightmare of Deutsche Bahn. But I did get called Grandpa, and I ate a birthday donut in the rain, so all in all, a perfect adventure. On the way back to the ranch yesterday, I read 2 separate articles about how it was going to be a crappy year for edible mushrooms. But of course, mushrooms do what they want. Generally speaking, mushroom hunting is a hyper-local experience, and I have more faith in the locals here knowing the local woods than I do in a celebrity opinion piece for a news channel. And so far I've not seen any of the Einheimische roaming the woods with their mushroom knives and their keen eyes. They really know when to come out. Some unspoken glance at the sky and they know. When it comes to hunting for mushrooms, they are super efficiently parsimonious. If I don't see them in the forest, I don't think there's much out there. Indeed, so far, most of the flowering fungi that I have found on the barracks and not in the forest. I plan, however, to have many extended silent forest walks in the coming week to see what can be seen and think what can be thought. The week ahead. This week is going to be split evenly between the kitchen and the woodshop. I haven't looked at the beans since I got back late last night, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too soon to be getting started with pulling the first of the dried beans off. Today feels already very blustery and quite wet, but I'm sure there'll be a couple of dry days later. There will be drying of chilies, pickling of onions, and the creation of winter treats. I can do a full winter on potatoes and dried beans and the occasional tomato sauce. And there will be fresh green stuff coming off the field even when it's covered in snow. We have a lot of kale and spinach. But a couple of dozen small jars of extra nices go a long way to bringing some colour and variety onto the winter plates. It looks like it's time to start raking. The annual raking of the leaves takes many, many hours, and every year I get asked why I bother. So, leaf mould is the best. Leaves and compost make it better. The melting snow in the spring gets to soak straight into the ground, not to sit around rotting leaves on top of the grass. A substantial portion of the carbon capture we do here is from mowing grass. The better the quality of the grass, the faster it can grow. I'm not trying to grow a fine English lawn here, but knowing how to do that and bringing some of it to my carbon meadow is a very good thing. Woodworking, tomato house, solar collectors, solar panels, pig fences. Talking of the pigs, it feels like it's probably about time to bring them over to their winter accommodations. They've done a fine job of pulling apart this year's pig house, and have now taken to sleeping outside in all weathers. That's up to them, right? The crazy porkers get to do what they want. But I think they might be ready for some stone walls and soft straw. Maybe I'll give them another week. And as for you, my dear readers, thank you for being here, for all your likes and comments. Remember, winter is coming, and I need them more than usual when the skies stay dark and the colours start to disappear. See you next time, and take care of each other. Your loving Pirate Ben. XO. XO.